Okay, welcome back everyone. Favorite bands, A to Z or Z, F today, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you, this one broke my heart. It was between three, though there's lots of runners up as usual, but man, between three in particular, and yeah, the runner up part really broke my heart. So I had to leave one of them out. So this is the series where we come up with our favorite bands A to Z and picking a respective band, favorite release by them, and then a runner-up and a favorite release by the runner-up. And so anyway, my shirt half gives it away, and my shirt last episode already gave it away, so spoilers are no fun, but there they are. And it's Fleetwood Mac. And you go, well, on your ranking video, you put The Dance as your favorite. But I was going to do no live albums for this, so it's even picking a favorite release by this band. I mean, I don't know what I ranked it in the ranking video. It might have been 3 or 4, but this one's my favorite right now. The thing with Fleetwood Mac is it's kind of, with the studio albums, always a toss-up between Tusk and this one and Mystery to Me, and even then Play On and Tango in the Night. Like, I love all those ones so much, and I love the rest too, which makes it hard, but all those ones in particular. But this one, I mean, I've been listening to the title track again a lot lately. That one always blows my mind. That's one of the best things they ever created, and Bob Welch needs all the praise that you can give him, because he was completely underrated, and even Mick will, you know, admit that he saved the group. Yeah, Danny's, a lot of people say Danny's best stuff is on Bare Trees. I mean, for me, you can't really beat Woman of 1,000 Years or Sands of Time. And then this is the first time we hear Christine as a full band member instead of just a keyboard player like on Mr. Wonderful, or backing vocals on Kiln House. And yeah, even the little instrumental is fun. There they all are. John McVie, represented by his favorite animal, a penguin, which became an unofficial mascot, or kind of more an official one, actually. So, yeah, runner-up time. These guys should be the runner-up, really. Failure. I love that band so much, and I love everything they put out, and that's one of my favorite records of the 90s. Fantastic Planet. But I had to go with, after much deliberation, the Flaming Lips. And really, the reason why they win is kind of a little unfair. It's that they have more recorded stuff, so there's more to dig through, more to listen to. They might not be quite as consistent as Failure, but I think this band is more consistent than people give them credit for. I think they get dogged on because they experiment maybe too much, but really when it comes to the studio releases, and a lot of people are going to disagree with me, I think they all have some merit, and I really do enjoy them all. I think my least favorite is At War with the Mystics, or the one I can never pronounce. It's like Ozki Moldly or something. I don't know if it's an anagram or not. I never figured that out, but it's the one with How on it and We a Family. And, you know, it's all fine. It's decent, but those ones don't really have huge standouts to me. At War with the Mystics has the one, though, so that's awesome. But yeah, I mean, just the wealth of material, just the crazy shenanigans, the 24-hour song, the 6-hour song, all the weird collaborations and cover records. The cover records are my least favorite aspect of the group, but the studio work is phenomenal, and psychedelic and trippy, and I'm picking Embryonic, and people are going, well, did you forget about the Soft Bulletin? But for me, pound for pound, this one has my favorite moments on it, though I will give a huge shout out to all the early work, because I think at the end of the day, I always go back and listen to their fun, fuzzy, poppy stuff, well, also very psychedelic stuff, but, you know, even Here It Is, and, you know, the second record, Transmissions, Clouds Taste Metallic, and a couple others I didn't mention. I really like those first 5 or 6 a lot, and you know, I love the Soft Bulletin and how poppy and polished it is. But I really like the early kind of more garagey, rough stuff that they did, and you know, Everybody Wants to Live Forever is a song I always put on mixes and stuff. But yeah, this one, when this came out, it just sounded mammoth. Like, it was a big gargantuan juggernaut, and seeing them at a festival was one of the coolest experiences ever, and the bubble and the lasers and the giant hands and everything. And yeah, this one just flows like an album. It's got some of my favorite songs by them, like Convinced of the Hex and The Sparrow Looks Up to the Machine, See the Leaves. I mean, they're one of the hardest bands to pick just one favorite from, I will admit. So yeah, big Failure. You could do it as a tie. Maybe if you asked me tomorrow, I would put Failure as the runner-up. Love that band. Faith No More. Far. Farrakhan, if anyone knows who they are. Filter, specifically their first 3 releases. I think if they had a more consistent career, they could have had a shot at being the runner-up. I was just listening to them yesterday. Finger 11. Fleet Foxes. Almost got my Fleet Foxes shirt out, actually. Foo Fighters, the big stadium rock band, Dave Grohl. Fripp. I actually do enjoy a lot of Fripp's solo work. Especially Exposure and the stuff with the League of Gentlemen and some of the collaborations and stuff. And John Frusciante, like, what a great solo career that guy's had. Even the first 2. But yeah, specifically his 2000s work. I'm not quite into the drum and bass electronic stuff he's been doing. I really respect what he's doing. But yeah, the old more singer-songwriter / guitar god stuff, I really like all that stuff. So, hopefully next episode will be a little easier. I doubt it. So feel free to put your favorite F bands in the comments, and also runners up and favorite releases and all that. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the G one. Hopefully it'll be less painful.